Welcome to the COMC High School Basketball Coaches Show presented by the great folks at Central Ozarks Medical Center, where your health is their mission. Also brought to you by Price and Randall, injury attorneys, Lake Expo Real Estate at lakeexpo.com, MoDOT, Save Mo Lives, Slumberland Furniture, Slumberland at the Lake, and New Spring Wellness Center. And we've got the coaches from the Eugene Eagles with us here today. Thank you guys for making the trip. We appreciate it. In the snow and basketball weather, they make their way here. It's Brian Wild, head coach of the boys team, state champions last year. How about that? And it is Jay Allen, head coach of the girls team there. So the boys, as I mentioned, won the state tournament last year. Class 2?
Class 2.
Class 2, 28-4. The girls had a tough year. We were just talking about this, 4-22. You had a key injury early in the season last year, and sometimes that makes a big difference in how a season goes. So the boys, I think you're going into, is this your fourth year?
Fourth year.
Fourth
yes.
year, okay. And you took over for one of our favorite guys anywhere, Coach Craig Engelbrecht.
Oh, yeah.
Who is back in the system.
He is. He's our assistant varsity coach, and he's also our junior high coach right now.
How about that?
Yeah, he just can't stop. He loves it too much.
He's like the Energizer Bunny. He just keeps going, and I watch him over there on the sideline like last year during the state tournament, and he's got more energy than the kids do.
Oh, I know it. He's still getting down that squat position too.
Yeah.
Pretty low.
Unlike some of us that can't get there anymore. So state champions, how does that feel when you win the state championship? Is it almost surreal?
It's undescribable. When we did it, just a whole bunch of emotion pours over you, and then just pride in what you were able to accomplish, and just really happy to be able to be a part of that, and to see those kids be able to see that moment was a really cool moment in my life. We'll remember it forever.
I bet, yeah. Young guy. I mean, you're very young. You took over for a Hall of Famer, Craig Engelbrecht, and you not only keep it going, but you advance it. I mean, you've taken it to a next step. How have you been able to do that?
We have a great community to begin with. Basketball is a really big priority in the community, and the kids came in and they were brought up from a very young age, played a ton of basketball under Marcus Bush, which allowed it to, when I took over the program, that it was already, these kids already knew how to play ball. I didn't have to focus nearly as much about the fundamentals of the game, and we really just got to put in our stuff for the program and go from game plan to game plan. So I was put in a position to be successful from the start, in which I'm truly grateful for.
Absolutely. It's nice when the system is in place, because it just doesn't start with, throwing 5 guys out on the floor and then you win. You got to start these kids playing early and young. And at Eugene, you guys have figured out how to do that.
Yeah, we also had a pretty good group of seniors too, just a little bit of talent in it that graduated. So that helped out a tad as well.
Absolutely. And for the girls, this is your 4th year?
Yes, sir.
Over there at Eugene. All right. 4th year head coach. How are you feeling about this year's team? Last year's team struggled, key injuries. How you feeling this year?
Cautiously optimistic is what I'm copywriting that phrase this year. I'm very excited. I kind of believe in what we're doing. It's along the lines of what the boys have done. We went to work early on trying to build this thing up from the younger grades on. I think you see that in the numbers and things like that we have participating in the junior high, and the parental support, getting some travel teams together and things like that. And that's going to slowly start bleeding over into the high school side. The juniors that I have in the program that have gone through these last couple of years are as tough as any players I've had in the 20 years that I've coached. So we start to add a little more talent, add a little bit more of everything, height, athleticism. It really, you can see that it's a little bit different. It's been different in practice. We've been fortunate enough to play a game already, and it showed there. There's just tangible differences that, if they can keep working hard, I think we can turn the corner pretty quickly.
Cool. Does it help the girls program when you've got a boys program that's been so successful for a long time? Does that momentum or that energy, does it transfer?
Yes and no. I mean, obviously like Brian said, Eugene is an incredible basketball community. It's a priority there. And when you have a really successful program on one side, like the boys, like what Craig grew and all that stuff, the girls have had success under Coach Brinkman and things like that a few years past. Consistency is something that maybe they've been struggled with on the girls' side. Program development maybe has struggled a little bit on that side, but when you have one that clearly has reached the top of the mountain and stuff, it can be inspiring, but also the same side, it can be daunting because now they're compared to a Final Four, a perennial Final Four team, and things like that. So you have to find the right type of athlete to do it, and I think that's what our program has. And I think that's going to manifest itself over the next couple of years.
That's pretty exciting. We're talking Eugene Eagle basketball. Head coaches here will continue this conversation when we come back on the COMC High School Basketball Coaches Show.
What's like and follow?
Phones are very distracting. Which is why Missouri now has a law against holding a phone while driving.
Dude, what are you doing? You can't hold your phone while driving.
Yeah, that's illegal.
Buckle up.
At COMC, your health is our mission. Central Ozarks Medical Center offers pediatrics at 2 lake locations and 3 OBGYNs at the Osage Beach Clinic, offering same-day appointments. At COMC, our doors are open to everyone, whether you live at the lake or just here visiting. COMC for the best medical, dental, and behavioral health care. Get more info on how COMC can help you at centralozarks.org. COMC, where your health is our mission.
Cyber Week at Slumberland is here. Up to 60% off list. Incredible deals like an Ashley Midnight Madness sectional for $8.49. Plus a best-selling Lazy Boy recliner for just $3.99. Or an Ashley Chime Peak mattress for just $197. Deals so big, prices so low, all week long. Plus, no interest till 2029 on qualifying purchases. Get these deals while they last. It's Cyber Week, only at Slumberland Furniture.
Heck yeah.
Welcome back to the COMC High School Basketball Coaches Show. We're talking with the Eugene Eagles head coaches, Brian Wild, defending state champions, and Jay Allen, the girls team. And so every year is a new struggle kind of thing because you graduate seniors and they're gone. They're not coming back. You got to deal with the youth coming up. Who are you looking to lead the way for your ladies this year?
Well, fortunately, I think what we talked about earlier, program building, I haven't had any seniors. I had one last year. She broke her leg, and it was a significant injury for us. But we kind of gave her a little send off in the last home game where she got to score a bucket in her last game, stuff like that. But these girls have learned how to compete and scrap and claw and all that type of stuff as a group. We're kind of led by a 1,000-point scorer in Riley Cleathermos.
Wow.
She scored 1,000 points as a sophomore, and she'll be continuing to get a lot of buckets and things like that. But what makes it beneficial this year is that we don't have to rely on Riley. We've got more pieces. Some girls have grown up. Some girls have gotten better. You add a little bit of talent in the young freshman class that's come in. So kind of rely on everybody to tell you the truth.
Yeah. Well, that's good, though, because you never know who's going to step up and get hot one of these nights, not just one person all the time. So you are the reigning state champions. I'm sure you graduated some pretty good players last year.
Yeah, we graduated a couple of all-staters and some really good role players as well, 4 starters.
Who do you have coming back this year?
We'll be led by Ethan Wunderlich, who is a 2-time all-state player for us. He's been one of the best players in Central Missouri for the last 3 years, and really looking forward to see him being at the forefront. He's been a piece with our other really good players, and now he's definitely going to be our emphasis of what we're doing on the offensive end. I'm really looking forward to seeing how he does in that role, and I'm very confident that he will shine in it.
Yeah.
And we also have we've got 6 other seniors this year.
Wow.
And we should be relying on them heavily to get a lot of minutes for us. This group had them when they were freshmen, brought them up. They've really been the backbone of the numbers of our program for a while. And a lot of these guys are stepping in. This is their senior year, and it's their first time getting significant varsity minutes.
Yes.
So looking forward to seeing them get into those roles and they're pretty hungry right now to prove it themselves
I bet.
and see what they can do and try and carry on a legacy is what we've been talking about.
Yeah.
We don't even have seniors. we're all juniors. He's
It's
got
a
all the
luxury.
seniors over here.
Yeah, but 6 of them. And again, there's good and bad to that. It's great to have the seniors, but when they graduate after this season, what do you got coming? It's like it's a rotation thing. All right, so we'll continue to talk with the coaches of the Eugene Eagles when we come back on the COMC High School Basketball Coaches Show.
Lake life starts here. At Lake Expo Real Estate, we know that buying or selling a lakefront property is more than just a transaction. It's the beginning of a new chapter. A chapter that we strive to make easy, from listing to closing. In a competitive market, we showcase your property to the masses online with LakeExpo.com, returning unmatched visibility. And if you're ready to buy that lake house, our team lives and breathes the lake lifestyle, so we know what this chapter is all about. At Lake Expo Real Estate, we believe in community, cherishing those lasting memories, and helping make your lake dream a reality. Check us out online to find lake properties. No logins, no distractions, just pure, unfiltered lake views and options. Lake Expo Real Estate, where we are ready to be a part of your next chapter.
For our Lake area teams, they've got their eye on the prize this season with big aspirations.
And basketball can be similar to driving, where sometimes it can be a matter of focus and attention.
Distracted driving led to over 25 fatal crashes on Missouri roadways in 2024 alone.
So be a part of the solution and not another statistic.
Always remember to buckle up and put your phones down. This reminder to drive safe, boat safe, brought to you by Price and Randall, injury attorneys.
Welcome back to the COMC High School Basketball Coaches Show, coaches of the Eugene Eagles. I called him Coach Brian Wild earlier. It's Wildy, right? You can tell it's the first time I've had him on the show. You get that a lot, right?
Get it a lot, yep.
Yeah.
Say they were doing it during our state championship games as well, and before games I get pronounced as Wild all the time. Pretty used to it.
He's a wild man. Just ask him. It's
Yes, he
Wildy.
is.
Oh, yeah.
Coach Wildy, all right. And Jay Outland, head coach of the girls team. So, fascinating thing about Class 2 boys basketball, your journey to the state championship last year had to go through Hartville, probably the second best team in the state. And you had to beat them in the state quarterfinals. The year before, you guys met in the state quarterfinals, and they got the better of it.
Yep.
It's a weird situation where you might have the two best teams playing early before you even get to the Final Four. And that might be the case again this year.
It could be. We have to, there's a lot of time between here and now. We got to figure out where we're at and where they're at. But got to win all the games in front of you in order to get to that moment. But they're always good. I'd assume they're going to have another good year again as well. So.
I would guess so, yeah. What kind of style do you like the ladies to play? You a fast pace? What do you like to do?
I mean, everybody likes to play fast. I think opportunistic. I think for us this year with this group, one of the fun challenges as a coach is trying to tailor a system based on what you have talent-wise. We've worked really hard on sharing the basketball and taking care of the basketball. So if we can do that and do it fast, awesome. If we need to back off the pace a little bit and try to execute, we do that. And then on the defensive side, we love speeding people up, but really we like contesting shots. Unless the girls have kind of bought into that, it's kind of made us a better defensive team this year. So we'll press you if we can, but we don't necessarily have to. We kind of build this thing from the half court out.
Okay. How about the guys? What kind of style do you like to play?
So we've been playing fast, run and gun for the last 3 years. We had a bunch of really talented guards and guys that could shoot the ball well. That's what we were doing. And now our style will flip just a tad. We still want to get the ball up, but we won't be pressuring as much. It's more of being in the half court with our defense because our starting lineup is looking like it's going to be 6'2" and taller right now. So we're going to be rather large. So we're going to try and take advantage of that how we can and try to get a couple layups off of our height.
That's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah.
6'3" and higher?
Yeah, 6'2" and higher. And we got some big guards. We've got our 6'8" man in the middle, Austin Deeroff too, to protect the rim. So we'll play a little bit of different style, but it's been fun trying to figure it out. Definitely not complaining.
I've had dreams of being 6'2" or taller before. Those
I've
are
had-
just dreams.
And I've had
Same
dreams of getting height, and we finally got a little bit shown up this year. We've been so short,
Oh.
so long that we also have a Deerhoff and an Ailegram that are both 5'10" or 6 foot on there. So it'll be very nice to have a little bit of height.
That's a beautiful thing. Okay, Christmas time, right? And so I hear you guys are huge Mariah Carey fans.
False. False.
Not about it. Not about it.
Haven't heard her yet. Don't even
Ain't
know who she
happening,
is.
right?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is if you would have a favorite Christmas song or singer, who would it be?
I think I like the classics personally. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm old, but I kind of like Jingle Bell Rock if I had to do it. But
Oh, yeah.
Then again, I loved Home Alone and the movie
Oh,
and
yeah.
all that stuff, so that kind of sticks with me.
Absolutely. That Home Alone soundtrack, awesome.
Oh, yeah.
If you can get it as far as
Christmas
Christmas music goes. Absolutely. How about you? Do you have a favorite Christmas song?
Well, I hadn't really thought about it before you asked me, but I was thinking through my head which one I enjoy the most, and I guess it'd have to be the Chipmunks one with Alvin and the Chipmunks,
yeah.
where they get the hula hoop for
That's so
Christmas and all that. Oh yeah,
Alvin! Oh, yeah, that's a classic one right there. Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
oh yeah.
I was looking it up the other day. All-time highest money-making Christmas movie was not Home Alone. I think it was The Grinch.
The Grinch.
But Home Alone was number 2.
Wow.
There
So,
you go.
yeah, I mean, I'm not that big on The Grinch, right?
Yeah.
Give me Home Alone.
There you
Yes,
go.
definitely.
Singing
Definitely.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh,
as well.
always
That's
Oh,
I
yeah.
might have that movie memorized.
Yeah, I might watch that on the way home.
There we go.
Thank you guys for coming by.
Thanks for
Appreciate it.
having us.
You bet.
Appreciate
Good luck
you.
this
Appreciate
season.
everything you do.
And thank you for joining us for the COMC High School Basketball Coaches Show.